Welcome to my YouTube channel Modi Mechanical Engineering Tutorials. In this video, I would like to explaining onto a flux shielded metal arc welding process, or you can say manual metal arc welding process or shielded metal arc welding process. So let us start with the basic principle of arc welding process. So just you can see the basic figure of arc welding process. So it is an arc welding process wherein collisions is produced by hitting the workpiece with an electrode arc setup between a flux coated electrode and workpiece materials. So just you can see here it will be the utilization of consumable flux coated electrode, and with the help of this arc welding setup, so one of the terminal that will be connected with the electrode materials and another terminals that will be connected with the workpiece material, or you can say base material. So basically, as from the working principle, the arc is struck between consumable flux coated electrode and workpiece materials. So what happens by the striking the arc, the electrode materials with the flux, it will be into the molten form, and the workpiece materials, it will be also having a molten form. So by these two, it will be makes a whirlpool. So just you can see, and by the utilization of the flux as a coating materials, so due to that flux, that will be having a features like protecting from the gases. So it will be not formation of a oxide into the welding process. So that will be the basic principle of arc welding process. So by the performing of the welding process by these methods, so just you can see by the this joining process, it will be the formation of weld pool, and by the solidification of the weld, just you can see from this side. So it will be the solid portion, or you can say this molten form of the weld pool. Now it will be solidified to make a joint, and at the top side, or you can say top surface, there will be the formation of the slag layers. Because of the here it will be the utilization of a flux coated electrode. So due to that flux is being present into the welding process, then and then it will be the formation of the slag. So the flux covering the decomposes due to the arc heat and performs many functions like arc stability, weld metal protections. So here that will be the one more advantages like this. If you are using a flux material onto the coating onto the electrode, so basically due to that presence of a flux, so that will be protecting against a environment conditions to form a oxide into the weld pool. So the electrode itself melts and supplies the necessary filler metals. So it will be no need to additional filler materials, because here we are using a flux coated consumable electrode. So the heat required for welding is obtained from arc struck between a coated electrode and workpiece. So the arc temperature and thus the arc heat can be increased or decreased by the employing higher, or you can say lower currents. So you have to controlling the supply voltage onto a electrode materials as well as onto the workpiece materials. Or also you can use a AC power supply or DC power supply with straight polarity or reverse polarity. So a high current arc is a smaller arc produce a very intense heat. The arc melts the electrode and at a job, or you can say workpiece materials. The material droplets are transferred from electrode to the job, or you can say in between the gap between base metals through the arc, and are deposited along the joint to be welded. The flux coated melts produce a gaseous shield and slag to prevent atmospheric contaminants of the molten weld metal, as we already discussing onto that. Now striking the arc. So in manual metal arc welding process, or you can say MMAW, the arc between electrode and workpiece is generally struck either by momentarily touching the electrodes with the workpiece and it taking it as an electrode. So a predetermined distance away from the workpiece by the wrist motions or by the scratching the electrode onto the workpiece or job into a arc of a circle. So that will be the methodology for making a joint onto the workpiece materials. So the electrode holder it can hold the electrode at various angles and energize it at a same time. Then welding joints. So once the arc has been established and the arc length adjusted, the electrode is inclined to an angle to approximately around 20 degrees with a vertical axis. So that will be the most appropriate positions. To achieve a comparatively deeper penetrations, electrode angles with a vertical is further reduced. The electrode is progressed along the joint at a constant speed. It is lowered at the same time at the rate at which it is melted. Then which kind of welding equipments? AC or DC welding supply is being used. Electrode holder and welding cables, as we see into the setup of an arc welding process. Welding electrodes, AC transformer and DC generators, or you can say rectifiers, can be employed for the welding with covered electrodes. Both AC and DC power sources produce a good quality weld, but depends upon welding situations, one may be preferred over the other. So that will be basically depends upon the quality of the weld as well as the how much penetration is required for the welding. The most commonly used power source for AC welding is a transformer. Now we will discussing with some of the advantages of SMAW, or you can say shielded metal arc welding. So SMAW is a simplest of all the arc welding process. So you can easily use this into the productions as well as for the maintenance work. The equipment can be portable and cost is fairly low as compared to any other metal joining process. This process finds innumerable applications because of the availability of a wide variety of the electrodes, and that electrodes which will be selected according to our workpiece materials. A big range of the metals and their alloys can be welded. So there will be the no more limitation with respect to the metals and alloys for SMAW welding. Welding can be carried out in any positions with highest weld quality. So for that positions of the weldings, you will find a link in my description box. So basically it will be the 4 basic positions: 1G, 2G, 3G and 4G. And the very difficult positions, that will be the 4G, or you can say overhead conditions. Then limitations of SMAW. Because of the limited length of each electrode and brittle flux coating on it, the mechanism is difficult to control. So that will be the one of the disadvantage, or you can say limitation of SMAW process. In welding long joints, as one electrode is finished, the weld is to be progressed with the next electrode. Unless properly cared, defects may be occur at the place where welding is started with a new electrode. So that will be due to the consumable electrode is being used, and that will be having a limited length. So such kind of defects, it will be found into the SMAW welding. The process uses stick electrodes, and thus it is slower as compared to a MIG welding process. MIG means metal inert gas welding process. So basically this MIG welding process, it will be selected for a continuous joints. Because of flux coated electrode, the chance of the slag entrapment and other related defects are more as compared to MIG and TIG welding process into a SMAW process. Now applications. Today almost all the commonly employed metals and their alloys can be welded by this process. Shielded metal arc welding is used both as a fabrications as well as for the maintenance and repair jobs. The process finds applications into air receiver, tanks, boiler, pressure vessel fabrications, shipbuildings industry, pipes and penstock joinings, building and bridge construction, automotive and aircraft industry, and many more applications. So, if you like this, then subscribe and share Modi Mechanical Engineering tutorials. Thank you so much and keep watching.